Game Tape, Volume 4, Real Estate 101. Thelonious C. Jones here, thestackersbrand.com, howtostackymoney.com. Give you a little game on this whole personal home thing, man, because honestly, I think we've been a little deceived a little bit, and there's some smoke and mirrors behind it. So I'm going to give you my real opinion on this, give you some game on this so you can apply the game in the game. Hey man, and not be a lame up in this thing. You understand me? Hey man, so let's begin. Real talk. For me, first of all, when I give advice on investment property, buying property, I am giving advice on buying investment properties, rental properties. That's what I'm giving advice on. 95% of the time, I am not giving advice on buying a personal property, because I've never bought a personal property. So it's hard for me to give you advice on something I don't 100% understand, and then I've never done. Let's just keep this shit 100, 1,000, whatever you want to call it, 120. So a personal home to me is nothing but a bill. It's nothing but a liability. A personal home is not an asset unless you are getting cash flow from that property. Maybe you rent out a section of the house, a room, it's a multi-family property, or however, you're making cash flow from the house. You can have a personal home, have a farm on there, be making money from the farm. That ain't really no personal home. You know what I'm saying? You getting some income, some cash flow off that thing. You understand me? So other than that, if you ain't getting cash flow on it, that's the first thing. Or you ain't sold the house. Once you close on the house and you get your money, that wire, okay, then it was an asset. Other than that, at no point in between, to me, is a personal home an asset. It's a bill. There's no income. All right? And this is why people been fooled. The masses have been fooled. Oh, buy a personal home. It's your biggest investment. It's not an investment. You're not making any return off of it. You're a slave to the house. You bought this house. Now you got to do repairs on it. You got to cut the lawn. You got the pipe busted. You got to buy a new hot water heater. I mean, how is that? It's nothing but it just eats at you. Okay. Just keep it real, y'all. You may not want to hear this, but I'm just keeping this shit 100. The other thing I hate about a personal home is you don't control the price of a personal home, okay? If the economy goes in a recession, then you may have bought that thing for $300,000. If the economy tells you it's only worth $200,000, you have no control over that, okay? So that's the other reason I like to have control to some extent. I like to have control over my assets. And to me, that's another reason a personal home ain't an asset. You ain't got control. And if the appraisal in the neighborhood don't appraise for what you need to appraise it for to get what you need, then you have no control over that. Okay? You understand me? You may have bought into that. Oh yeah, man, this house appraised. You may have bought into it, but that does not mean you have control over it. When you buy